Happy Friday. Happy April. I hope that this finds you well and excited for the weekend. I decided to jump in here and do a weekend wisdom via video today because I had a really important experience that I think is really relevant to how we are seen and how we are showing up in the world. And so I wanted to be seen and show up in that way for you. So today we're talking about expansion. And when I think about expansion, I think about expansion in the physical sense, but I also just think about growth on every level, emotional, mental, and spiritual. And a big part of expansion is literally about changing or setting a new paradigm from where we start from. So if you are in a state where you're feeling really tired all the time and you're feeling low energy, even as you try to shift that, your body naturally wants to reel you back in. So you go and you're like, okay, I'm gonna get a good workout in, I'm gonna get some good sleep, I'm gonna drink all my water, and then you wake up the next day and you're still feeling really tired and you can't quite figure out why. So the secret is that our bodies are hardwired to keep us safe. And our bodies aren't terribly smart in the sense that they don't always know what safe is from a biological standpoint. They feel safety and know what that is, but that doesn't always jive with modern society, right? So a lot of actors here, right? So you've heard about Exit Pursued by a Bear, right? And if you are being pursued by a bear, you're gonna go into fight or flight mode, right? So your body is going to rev up all this adrenaline, all of these hormones to get you to run as fast as you can and get away from that bear. Unfortunately, when we are not comfortable, when we are working in a space that is not normal or ordinary for us, our body starts to feel like we are being pursued by a bear. So we have to train our body to let all of this new, beautiful, wonderful energy feel safe, feel good. So the way this came about is that on Monday, I was coaching one of my clients who had an amazing week. She had gotten more leads for her business than in any of the previous weeks. She got some people to sign up, and she was really excited about the progress that she was making. And she was in this space where she was so excited and wanted to celebrate, which I love. Like, we should all celebrate our successes. So then I asked her, I said, well, is this success? Is this sense of celebration? Are you realizing it in this moment, or have you already celebrated? And she had revealed to me that she had actually already celebrated her success. So I said, okay, so let's see what's new we can find in this moment. Like, what's the next level for you? What would make this even better? And her brain came in and started trying to tell her that she needed to do all this, so much more work and apply so much more energy in order to keep up this pace, this energy that she had already created. And so instead of leaning into what do we need to do, I just said, okay, let's figure out, how do you want to feel, and how can we tap into these feelings and operate from this sense of feeling each and every time. So, if you wake up and you're not feeling in this excited, energized, celebratory space, what can you do to get yourself there? So I took her through a meditative experience. I had her ground herself. I had her close her eyes. I had her focus on her breath. And then I asked her to experience the moment or moments as she was realizing that things were going really good. And I asked her to give it a label. I said, what is that feeling? What are the words, sensations, thoughts, even images that come up around this idea? And she started to describe them, and then her brain started to take a detour. She started talking about how she used to feel anxious, how she used to feel worried. And it was like her brain was like sneaking in to try to pull her back to those feelings of anxiety and worry. So I just pointed that out to her. I said, hey, you know what? Your brain is still trying to pull you back. And she realized in the moment, oh, wow, it is. And I said, it's not a problem. This is your body's safety mechanism. And so that's why it's so important to step into this meditative state every single day and really operate from this place. And then when you realize that you're not in this place, things aren't in the flow, you're feeling stuck, you're feeling tired, that's a sign that you have gotten out of alignment with the energetic sensation that you want to live in, and just to take a moment to drop in. And the more you do it, the easier it is to tap back into that. So I'm going to just invite you in this moment to make a decision about how you want to feel. And that may be how you're feeling right now. And if it is, that's awesome. So take a moment, close your eyes, and just breathe. Notice how your body is feeling in this moment. And if that sensation, that feeling is not a feeling that you want, that is okay too. And rather than try to push this feeling away or get rid of it, I'm going to invite you to call in what you do want to feel. So as soon as you have that feeling, I want you to recall a moment when you felt that way and let that sensation take over your body. Remember any thoughts, feelings, sensations, ideas that started to spark in you, maybe images that you associate with that feeling. And I want you to just take a few breaths and revel in this sensation. That's good. Breathe it in and let it grow. And maybe that grows to the periphery of your body. So if you were to reach out your hands, your feet, your head in every direction, you feel it all the way to the tips of your fingertips and all the way to your toe tips and all the way out of the crown of your head. And then what if you could expand that sphere to the room that you're in right now? And then beyond this room into your entire apartment or your house. And then beyond your house, your apartment, to your block, your neighborhood, and just keep imagining that energy reaching out, 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 out into the universe. Breathe that in. Yeah, feels good, right? And then when you feel like you've really encapsulated that feeling, I invite you to open your eyes and come back. You can do this anytime. And the more you do it, the quicker this can become. You can just close your eyes, re-tap into this feeling, and then operate from that throughout your day. So tell me what this experience is like for you. I'd love for you to drop something into the comments below. We have a couple exciting things happening here in April at Cultivating Empathy Coaching. I do movement and meditation circles twice a month, and we practice meditation and physical movement, embodiment techniques to help us get from the sensations that we don't want to the sensations that we do want. So we do some inner work usually during the new moon circle, and then we do a lot of getting ourselves out there and really embracing that expansion in our full moon circle. And we need both. So the new moon circle this month is on Sunday, April 11th at 5 p.m. Eastern. That's 2 p.m. Pacific. And our theme is going to be new beginnings. The new moon always coincides with new beginnings. So we're going to be specifically focusing on setting intentions around what we want this month. And then for our full moon circle, which is going to be happening on Tuesday, the 27th at 7 p.m. Eastern, that is 4 p.m. Pacific. Our focus this month is going to be on letting go. And this is going to be really fun. The last time I used letting go as a theme, we did it in the context of the new moon and rest. And now we're going to do it in the context of visibility and putting ourselves out there. And if you are an actor like myself, or you are a writer, or you are in any other creative pursuit, you know what it's like when you're in that moment where you're just about to take stage, or you're just about to release your work, those feelings of nervousness, excitement. And what if you could feel more and more of that positive excitement and really kind of move through any muck that might be holding you back or making you feel less than excited or a little bit nervous about putting yourself out there. So that's what we're going to work on during that circle. I'm running a special promo right now. If you sign up for my email list and you've never attended one of my circles before, you can come to the first one free. So check that out in my bio. There's also a link on my website, www.cultivatingempathycoaching.com. Hope that you found this helpful, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye now.